Hello guys, today I want to show you how to add cars in CarX. Many people ask me if I can do a video, and I told you that I make one. I told you that I waiting for the SDK, but I was thinking it maybe will take some time. So I thought, yeah, I maybe make it like how we doing that now. Um, so yeah, this is my first video, and don't blame me. I never did it like this before, and I try my best, and I hope you can understand me because my English is not so perfect. But I think in this video you will understand me, and yeah, I will also not cut everything or something. And yeah, so what we need here. First, you need the copy of CarX from Steam, not from any internet sites or anything like this. We need it from Steam because it's only working on Steam. I don't know why, but yeah. And also we have a workshop. So and also Blender. You can also use 3ds Max. I don't know how to use it, so if you use 3ds Max, then use it. But I can say now that it's just applying texts and yeah, renaming some stuff. So it's I think it's also possible in 3ds Max. Yeah. One thing I want to say also is that I will make a second video for dummies and a working steering wheel. I will not put it there because I have also like I don't know. You need also 3ds Max for working steering wheel, blah blah blah, and yeah, I will make a second video. Anyway, I hope this video will not take so long. I try like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, and yeah. So you can use any model uh, what you want. The only thing is it must be every texture must be PNG or wait, let me find one texture or BMP. Um, that's also possible to use it. Not DDS. One format actually works, but I'm not sure. But yeah, um, that's the thing. And also, if you're working, then make sure that everything is already in here so you can work and progress here. Um, we will take this car because I had one version at the workshop, but it was not permission. So it was like I don't know. I did it kind of illegal. So yeah, this model is from Forza Motorsport 4, and it's from Game Models Through. So if you want to have some models, then go check it out. And yeah, I already apply all texts because it took me also some more than 20 minutes or something. And yeah, um, okay, so what we gonna start here? So it's kind of simple. So it's like I don't know, like maybe it took me also 10 minutes or I don't know. The first thing we're gonna do is select one part of the chassis. Then we press Control L. No, sorry, Shift L, and then select by linked by materials. So now we have all the objects from from the body that we actually want to paint. We gonna join them together like this. So now it's one object. Oops. And now there's some two things, two ways like actually make it good. I think I will explain now how liveries actually works. You have like cars with liveries, and they're sometimes matte. They're not like you want them look like this, like a little bit shinier, like this. Maybe it's maybe too shiny. It will not work anyway. So yeah, we're gonna call the body itself livery now, and the material name we call it paint. Just how we call them for any kind of other parts that we want to paint or something like this. Press enter. Oops. Yeah, press enter, and that's it for the chassis base. Now we're gonna start with the windows and transparent textures. That's also kind of easy. You need a material, call it glass. It's not important what color, base color it is, but I recommend to make it black. And put the alpha on something like 0.010, like this. So it will look like, yeah, you will see it later in the game, so maybe you will understand me what I mean. So now, if we done this, we need to rename the windows also. So if you want to draw, put stickers on the window, that's really important. So we want to find all the windows we have here, and rename them as, like, for example, we rename the front window as window front, like this, and the left window as window left, and the right window as window right. Okay. This time we don't have a back window, but if you have it one, then just call it window underscore back. Yeah. Let me check something. Okay, you see the UV is overlapping. That's not good, because if it's overlapping and we want to put, for example, a sticker on the front, then you will see it also on the left side and on the right side. But we don't want to have this. We want to have only, like, if we put a sticker, we want to have it only here, not there or there. So what we need to do is, do we need to unwrap it? I think no. Okay, we can just take it. So make sure that the UV is not overlapping. Okay, so that means that we kind of make a little bit cleaner. I think that's the, yeah, that's the left side, so we can rotate that. Like this, and then putting this here. All right, that's not perfect, but it doesn't matter because it's still like good quality. Like, one thing that you must know is that if you make your UV a little bit low like this, then it will start pixely. So don't do this. Leave it like it is now. Like this is really good. And not also overlapping, because if it's like this, then it also not work, because like this like only this part here will paintable or something with stickers, and the lower part with don't have any stickers at all. Yeah. What now? Now we have also the front lights. Because we don't also want to paint them, like we don't like we want to have only transparent. We don't want to have stickers or something like this. We make a new material. We can copy that material and call it like, I don't know, G underscore L, or we can call it something like glass, whatever you want. I called it every time like G underscore L, so I know it's definitely like something like glass or that's not paintable. You don't need to copy it. Like if you have, I don't know, like red glass, like for example, like you want to have it red like this, then you can create a second one like red, you know. But we don't gonna do this because I have only one color and that's it. We make it now black. And yeah, like as I said, alpha to 0.010. And yeah, that must be also like this. So now also check. Okay, that looks fine, I guess. Yeah, it's I think fine. Oh, I hit something. Ah, yeah, here we go. This one, I think. Yeah, that's that one and that one. I think there's a texture in there. Yeah, right. So now we have a texture with alpha. Okay, so we want to add alpha. What we need to do here is just make the alpha from 1 to 0.999. So it will be transparent. Make sure that not the text behind has the same material, because it will also will be transparent. So we don't want to have this. So make sure that if you do this, that you copy material for only this part. You know, like if you want to make sure that that you don't want to have it transparent. Yeah, I think that's it for now. There's one part, I think. Yeah, make tail brakes. I almost forgot it. So what we're gonna do now is, if you wanna have tail brakes, just take, for example, the back headlights, copy them. We're gonna create a new collection like this. Just join them together like this, and now we're gonna rename them as lights rear like this, and then we're gonna add I think a new material. Oh, it's already okay, it's already copied. And then we call the material as tail brake like this. And we gonna change also something in the material, and it will be the metallic. It must be 1, and the specular, it must be also 1. I don't know why it must be like this, but yeah, I cannot change it, whatever. Yeah. As I said, I make a second video for the dummies. So yeah, I don't know. Like, I can do it also now, but as I said, I make it for a new video, so I can explain more about that. So yeah, right now everything is done. Yeah, everything is done. Let me check the body. Oh, okay, it's called livery. Right. And yeah. Oh, and also for delivery, I almost forgot it. If you want to have it like also like a little bit shinier, like a little bit chrome, then also make it like the roughness. Also, the roughness must be on uh 0, 0.500 like this, and the specular must be also as 1. And that's how everything like from tire brakes to chrome parts works. Oh, one thing. If you want to have chrome parts or something like this, then for example the mirrors here, the mirror. Okay. Okay, here we go. That's the mirror, and we want to have it also chrome. And wait a second, let me select them. Okay, there's also no mirror. Just join them together. That's not important. The name can be also like this, so you don't need change the name. The only thing we need to do is remove one of the materials and rename the material as P underscore like everything you want. It's the same thing with the front glass. Like, yeah, call it like, I don't know, C or something like this for Chrome, you know? It's the same thing as the front lights. So if you want to have red Chrome, then just P underscore red. Or like, you don't actually must call it red, but you know what I mean. Like, you can rename it whatever you want, but make sure you have two materials if you want to have two different colors. Okay. It also don't work with textures. Like if you wanna add chrome on the exhaust, for example, then you cannot call it p underscore chrome, so it will not have the effect because of the texture. But I will show you a solution how to, I don't know, like fix it, you know. Right. So yeah, as I said, the metallic must be on 1 and the specular must be also on 1. And yeah, everything looks good. So now, okay, so now we have the exhaust. We want to have them also chrome, but we cannot I don't know, call them as P underscore because it's not working, right? What we're gonna do now is we copy that exhaust, and we just gonna take them here, and we call the name, like we call the object itself as ref. Like I do it for myself because I know what it is. You can call it like Chrome stuff or anything you want, but I call it ref for reflection. Yeah. So if you did this, you have object now, like 2 of them. But if you gonna change the material to G underscore glass, you will have now the glass on the exhaust. So it will look now kind of shiny or like chrome or something like this. And yeah, it's kind of fix a problem for people who actually want to have some chrome exhaust because it not looks realistic. Some of exhaust, and yeah, you can do it for every part you want. Like for example, the tail lights. If you want to have like glass, then you can also do it like this. But as I said, copy it. Um, like I can do it now. Like for example, I wanna have this glass like as glass or something. Glass. Sorry. Like copy it, paste them in here, then join them together like this, and then just remove all this stuff here. So now you have two parts of them, like the ref thing and the text thing, like text tail lights and ref tail lights. So it will kind of have the reflection on there. Okay. Yeah, that's probably it. Okay, all right. So we done with this car, so we can actually import this car now in CarX. So what I gonna do now is export it. Right. So we can call it main car. Like I will recommend you to call it also like this. So yeah, that will probably help you out for organize your files and something like this. So I call it main car. Yeah, all right. So we gonna export it now. Okay, that's good. Now we open. I make a last check. Um, okay, all right. Okay. That's not what I want. So uh, wait, hold up. Oh, okay, that's good. Okay, fine. Okay, don't recognize this. It's just a 3D program. So now we wanna have the car in the game. The problem is that we cannot. Oh, I forget something. Yeah. So we cannot see cars in the newer version. Like if we make new ones or we want make new ones, we need to downgrade the game to um, be. So yeah, if you wanna downgrade your game, you go to properties, betas, and then you select old version 1.9. Now we're gonna update. It will not take so long. Like I don't know what kind of internet you have, but I have a little bit faster internet. So yeah, it will take some time if you have slow internet. So what I almost forgot is where I put the cars in a game folder or what I gonna do with the game for cars. So if you wanna add a car in a workshop and you don't have the folder cars, then we must create one. So for this, we must go to again right click and then local disk. I don't know how it's called in English. I think find or something like this, and then you will see your folder in here, where also your exe is and where all your stuff is, like CarX Drift Data and something like this, or where all your mods is, like the where your maps go or the kitty mod goes. Now we're gonna create a folder. I have already a folder cars, so you just need to create like this new and then call it cars, and then you have one, and then you just put the cars as like this, like maps, and then you make sure you rename them also, and yeah, that's it. So make sure you also import them. Right. So now, as we download it, we still cannot see it because we're still missing some files. I will put a link under the description. Oh no, not under the description, in the description. They call it CarX mods. I will update it also, and yeah. So we only need now the car XML file. So copy it. Then I will take a little bit newer version. As I said, I will update all the XML stuff or something, the XML stuff and something, and yeah, make it a little bit better so you can understand what I mean. So now we have the XML. We copy that. We take this, and then so yeah. Now open it, and then you will have this document. I will explain you everything what you see and what it is. So we have like the list car ID and then the ID from the car. In our Discord in a CarX mod school, we have a car list where you actually can find every ID you want. So now I want the Toyota Supra MK4, and I hope, okay, right. Okay, that's right. Okay, that's right. And we gonna go here in car list, and we gonna find Wandler L30. The ID is 10. We copy that number. You will also find every car in CarX that creates, also on the older version. But there is every, also from the newer version of CarX, for example, the Grace GT and the newer stuff from the last update from 2.12. Yeah. Anyway, so now we're gonna copy it in and save it now. And oh, right. This ID here is really important. You need to change it. It must be different. Like it must be something like, I don't know. Let me say, like the time 70:44. Today is the 3rd September 2021. You can, like see the ID, the date of today, and make it like this. I do it every time, and it works fine. Now you're also gonna copy it here and there, like this. Yeah. Right, chassis ID. Right, now we want to have a main file, like that it will load the car, and we gonna rename it also, because it calls only car, but in a file it calls main car, like main underscore car. Now what we're gonna do now is main underscore car. That's it. Right. We can remove this. No. Or no, I just gonna. Oh no, I gonna remove this. All right. So now we gonna save it. But don't close it because we need it. Because we want to change the size from the rim and where the position is. Right. So now, if you already downgrade your game, you can also see it if you click, like, go with your mouse in here. You see old version 1.9. Open it, and then yeah. Okay, so if you're in a game, everything looks different. If you never was an older version, but it's kind of simple. We just go to the car here. It's like almost the same interface as in the newer version. Go to shop and then class 5, and then find the car what you're gonna mod now. So now we have the Supra here. So how to find the mod itself? Just go to body kits, to chassis, and then just click randomly on everything if you find them. Okay, that's not okay. That's a car. So now the car is a little bit big now, but we don't want to have it like this. Yeah, what we're gonna do is don't close the game. We go again to Blender. Now we're gonna export it again, and then go to scale and change the 1 to 0.01, like this. It maybe can be different on some games like GTA San Andreas, Assetto Corsa, or some mobile games. You need to find it for yourself, but like for example for Forza, it's every time 0.01. But if you have from different games, then you must look for yourself. Also make sure that the position from the car is also not so low. Let me check. Like everything is checked. Okay, right. So yeah, I make it also now a little bit higher. Like, oh no, wait. Let me first check it in the game. So now, if we reselect it, it's still big. What we're gonna do now is open the console from the game. It's easy. You press Control L, I think, and then you will have a console here. Now, what you're gonna do now is type clear cars, right? Read this. Enter. Close it again, and then change the room size. Oh, okay. I forgot something. What? Okay, I do it. Let me do it again. Main chassis. I hope it will work now. Okay, and then just change the room. Okay, right. Everything is fine. You see, the car is like almost done. Like the windows are transparent. You cannot see it right now, but it's also the glass is also transparent. It's because the game is a little bit older and the codes, like with G_L, it's a little bit newer. So yeah, back in the days we don't have we have only glass as transparent glass. Like as you can see, can we change now the color? No. Yeah, it will maybe come in a newer version from CarX. So now we have a little bit in the lower, so don't worry. So everything's fine right now. Oh, hold up. I think no. Okay, alright. We need to rotate the car like this, and then export it again. I feel the car is a little bit bigger. It is. I'm not sure now. Oh no, that's probably fine. Yeah, I'm happy. Okay. Now we have the rims or the wheel. Like it's kind of sticking. It's almost in there, and we want to have them here and a little bit wider. Now we're gonna go to the XML, and you will see set front base C. Like the C is not, I don't know, C must be in there or something like this, and seat rear base. We must change it. So if you go with the front base higher, then it goes more in the front, and if you go higher but in the minus score, then you will go back, right? And now we have also the front base white. That's wrong window. If you don't want to go to the tune and stick the wheel out, you can do it also with this window here. Let me say, I don't know, 35 or maybe 30. No, let me 35, and that's gonna be 30. And this one we're gonna make 1.05, and that's also like this. So now save it. The problem here is now if you're gonna open the console and type clear cars and press enter, and then we're gonna change the car or the rim, you will see nothing happens. We need to close the game again. So if you change something or add something in the XML, you must restart your game every time you're doing changes or something. So if you change something, for example, the front base or the rear base or anything you have here, you must restart your game again and again and again. Okay, right. I made a little cut now. It's a bit longer one I was faulting. So yeah, anyway. So now you see it's not perfect now. It's still not perfect. But I think it must be, I believe 40. And this one must be also 40. And the size from the like the white, it must be also a little bit higher. So now we must close the game again, and then change it to maybe 20, and this one also 20, 40, and this also 40, I believe. I would recommend you to doing the RAM stuff and the tire stuff in the older version because it loads much faster than in the newer. So yeah. All right, it's getting better. It's still not perfect, I think. I think the rear must be a little bit higher. And let me also check the body kit. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect, right? So if you make it lore for explain like this, and this, it's really good. Can I change also the color? Oh yeah. That's interesting. I never knew that we can actually do this. Never thought that's working. But I think it's only working in the older version. Anyway, so I think that's perfect. Okay, that's perfect. Good. Yeah. So we done here right now. So what we're gonna do now is uploading the mod at the workshop, because you can only see mods in the newer version if you subscribe them, right? So what we're gonna do now is go to the folder again where all your body parts are, and make a new text document and call them PID like this. Open it and type in there 0. Save it like this. Close it. Go to the game again. Select the body. And you will see a button. It calls upload. If you upload it, don't worry, it will not public, it will still private. So yeah, so if you press upload, it will maybe take some time to upload it. Okay, fine. So now it's uploaded. Now we can close the game. So if we close it, we can now upgrade now our version to the newer version again. We make it to this, and we need installed the whole process again. It's now a little bit bigger, 3.400 megabytes. As I said, for me it's a little bit faster, so yeah, you can maybe drink something, or I don't know, go outside. Yeah, so if it's installing, you go to workshop. Oh, yeah, right, hold up. Right. So if you open the workshop, go to your files, go to that what you published or something like this, and then you will see the car that you now making. That's the car that we make. It's a little bit bigger, but I think there, because there's the 2 blend files in there, and also some object files that we don't need. And now we're gonna subscribe that. So yeah, now we need just to wait. Yeah, if you installed the game, then open the game, right? Uh, yeah, it take so much time now, because now it's loading all the mods, and I think, yeah, right. So if we start it now, I think we can now see the mod itself right now. Escape now. Okay, right. So now it's shiny. I don't know why I did wrong, but probably where is it? Here is it. Probably, and also the brake light's working now. So as you see, it's like the version itself. And if I change the, alright, it's also working now. So everything is done for now. But I show you some things that you maybe want to use, like some XML stuff. As I said, now we need to close the game because we changed now something in the XML and we don't. Yeah, we just need to restart the game. So now we need to open the XML. So what we want now is have like one body as with livery and one with just paint. Okay, right. So I managed to fix it now. So now it must working right now. Yeah, right. So now we want to have one with this livery and one that we're gonna paint. So what we're gonna do now is just select the body or the part that you want to export. Go to export FBX and then call it like, because it's now a livery, with a livery I called it body 1. Make sure that limit to selection, select to object, export it, and then also with paint like this, export it, and then just call it body like this. Now we're gonna uncheck it like this, and then select everything again, export it, FBX, and then make sure that you're not accidentally forget to select something. Go to select main car. It will automatically rename the file and export it again. So now we need a base. As I said, I will update the XML. No. It's right there. So I'm gonna copy it a little bit faster. So now I can also explain you what you need also check. So as you can see, we have now body, like the part that it's gonna call like a section for the tuning part, and the ID itself. You can like going from 1 to 100, but if you have like a different car, you can also take the same number as here. Like you can start with 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Like as you can see, like here, I make a section with bodies. The ID is 1, and a section with spoilers 10, 11, and with number play with displayed 20 and 21. The wheel coming later, but yeah, it will come later, don't worry. So now make sure that also the file, what it's loading, like as you can see here, we have body and body 1. It's also body and body 1. Really important. This one, change it to what's again from the name from the car, like copy it, like make sure that it's not the same name as other but XMLs. Like I do it like this, and make sure that it's everywhere underscore like this. Like that's, if you do this, you will be safe. Okay, so it's really important. It's also like let me check it again. It's also like here, as you can see, minus 44, and then body, and then below. You can actually remove this also, but I leave it like this. Or you can add something like, for example, I don't know, the name from you or anything you want, but make sure that this is don't repeat again. Like this is really important, because if you, like if I leave it like this, I will have these parts also on this car here. So but we don't want to have this, so make sure that everything is like this. Like I don't know if you understand that, but yeah, save it, go into the game again, and yeah, and that's probably it. Now we're gonna check it now, and yeah, and as I said, if you with the dummy and with the working steering wheel, I make a second video, because it's also take a bit time, and I also, I don't know, this video is probably like 1 hour now, and I think I don't cut it anyway, so yeah. Yeah, just go to the bodies again, and then okay, so now it's like this. Almost forgot it. If you want to have like a body or something, like a part on your car, make sure that you have the stake, copy it, and you have this section enabled. Like copy from the tag is a name from it, copy it in here, press hashtag and then the ID 1, and then save it. If you have a couple of parts, you do it also like here, like it loads in the same time this part, and here it loads this part, and this one loads this part. So yeah, if you save it and I make last time, make sure that everything is applied and everything is fine. It should be. So now we're gonna start the game again. select the body again, and then it worked. Let me make sure. Alright, so now you have the body with the livery, and also one version where you actually can draw something for yourself. For example, stickers. We also make it sure. So now you can see you can also put stickers in there like this. I see the UV is kinda, yeah, but we're gonna do it later on. Anyway, yeah, if you have some questions or anything that you wanna know, come to our Discord. I will leave a link in the description. And yeah, that's it. And as I said, I make a second video with dummies and working steering wheel. So yeah, see you in the next video.